Hello, hello, it's your girl Jasmine O, and welcome to another video. I have missed you guys, okay? Like, literally missed you guys. I had to take a quick break. I needed some mini mental health check in with myself, and I needed to do that. And once I did that, we're back like we never lived, but we did, and that's all right. Let's move on. We are starting a new topic on this channel, a new series called Love Thyself. All right. And the more I thought about this, the more I was trying to okay, read up on it, study on it. How can we love ourselves more? And I thought that we can love ourselves more by taking stock. Yeah. Taking stock taking. And you're probably wondering, like, what does stock taking and have to do with loving yourself? I'm glad you asked, okay? So, Wegmans is one of my favorite grocery stores to shop at. That was a mouthful. Wegmans is one of my favorite grocery stores to shop at. And I love Wegmans because every minute that you walk in there, there's somebody down some type of aisle taking stock. Like, you can say, like, oh, I can go ask them a question, like, you guys are Adam. They're like, oh yes, there's more in the back. Or they'll either say, yes, we're completely out of this, we ran out yesterday evening, we won't have another one coming in until tomorrow. Whatever the case may be, they can always tell you what's up and what's popping. You feel me? And if they don't know, they'll say, we don't know, we're currently taking stock, and we'll get back to you. So it led me to thinking, what is stock taking? All right, and I want to read you this definition very quickly. So stay with me, okay? Stock taking is the physical counting of the actual stock, inventory, items, good, materials, products, etc. in a business to see if it's too much of anything or too little of something. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. It helps the business owners know, okay, how to minimize theft, how to get rid of obsolete and outdated inventory. Whew. It helps them realize the beginning and ending value of a product, of a thing. So if I bought it at $20, but I wasn't able to sell it for more than that, then this was not worth stocking up. Ooh, that's good. But if I bought it for $5, but the demand on it went up so high and it's consistently doing well, and every time we've ordered larger and larger numbers of it, we always sell out, then the beginning and ending value was worth it. It helps the business owner know where the damage is, what that cost of damage is, if that product was adding value. Just sit on that in your spirit. See, I'm here to challenge you to take stock of yourself. Take stock of yourself, bro. Like, seriously, take stock physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because a lot of times I've discovered we are trying to do things without realizing where we are. You might be like, no, I know where I am. I'm a second year college student. I'm a young man. I'm trying to build my life. Or I'm a young woman. I'm in high school. You might say all these different things. I'm middle age. Sorry. I'm middle age and I know what I'm doing. I have this career. I have this job. That's great. But have you taken stock this year? Do you know where you are? Do you know what has been obsolete or outdated? Do you know what inventory, what characters, what habits, what ideas, what behaviors are costing you? Are making you operate at a place of loss? Ooh, that is really good. Because a lot of us think that we are in certain relationships, and I'm not just talking romantic, but we're in certain relationships or dealings with people, but you don't even realize, if you're taking stock of yourself, that you're operating from a place of loss. But you're not ready. But you will be for this series, okay? I want to challenge you to take stock. Take stock. What is costing you? What is adding value? I had to take stock of myself and realize that last week I was not in a good mental space. Last week I had things that were draining me. I had inventory, I had people. And sometimes that inventory can be people, sometimes that inventory can be what you're reading, sometimes that inventory can be what you're feeding yourself. Take stock. And when I took stock, I was like, baby, I am not in an emotional and mental place. I was sad. I was down on myself. I was not in the mood to come on here and encourage somebody else, because I knew that what I would be saying would be hypocritical of me. And so I didn't want to operate from a place of loss, from a place of damage, because what I would have shared might not have been genuine, and then now I'm causing damage in somebody else's life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Take stock of where you are, because once I realized where I was able to truly do the work, apply the stock counting that I done, apply like those physical things that I counted, like, okay, I need to lay this down and not maybe answer that phone call and maybe cut some things off and take some steps back, because this is what it's doing to me. And I started to blame myself because I found myself going down this drain, going down this hole. And when I realized that, okay, I am sad, what is making me sad? I am upset, what is making me upset? And just realizing what those things were and taking stock. Okay, see what I did there? I was able to take steps and apply what the counting that I had done to kind of back off those things. And obviously here we are today on camera talking, okay? You're in my space, I'm in your space, and we're sharing. And so I want to encourage you, I want to challenge you to take stock. Is it adding to where you are? Is it adding to who you are? Is it adding to where you're going? Because if it's not, baby, it's time to stop. Take stock of where you are, because you can't love something you don't know what's going on with it. Take stock. Where are you? Get rid of anything that is obsolete, any outdated ideas. Are you operating in a place where you thought, oh, I'm not ready, so you shrink yourself in what you're doing? But if you take stock, you realize like, oh, I have the experience. I thought I couldn't do it, but look at me now. So now you're going to operate from a place of value and not loss, because you understand that I have what it takes. In order for you to understand, like, I'm trying to go on this journey, this is where I'm trying to be, are you taking stock of what's inside of you? Okay, what is causing you a loss? Is it anger? Is it peace? Is it your joy? What is it? Take stock. I'm upset. Why am I upset? I'm happy. What's making me happy? Oh, let me do more of this. Let me increase this. This has added values. What friendships, what relationships, what partnerships begin in value, end in value. Oh, maybe at the beginning, this friendship was great. If I'm taking stock right now, I don't know how this looks like. Take stock of what is going on within yourself. That is the only way to love what you see, to love yourself. Check in with yourself. Reflect with yourself. What's going on with me? You cannot love yourself when you don't know what's going on. How can I love you when I don't know what's happening inside of you? And you can't even tell me. And it shows in the way that you're operating, because you're operating from a place of fill in the blank. So take stock of yourself. Checking in with yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Ooh, that's so important. Take stock of yourself. Know where you are, because realizing whether it be good or bad allows you to see everything. And now you're able to just love yourself in the space where you did not even think was possible. You're able to love yourself when you're waiting for somebody else to come and deposit something to you, to come and deliver something to you, to bring you some type of material of love, of acceptance. But if you take stock of what's going on within yourself, you may just realize that I've always had this all along. Be honest with yourself. Okay, so taking stock, be honest with yourself. There's no point in lying. Okay, be honest, be transparent with yourself. Okay, make the adjustments. After you've taken stock, make the adjustments. Apply the differences resulting from your stock counting. Apply them. If you notice that this friendship was not working, maybe it's time not to reorder that product again. If you notice that, oh, this really added value, maybe it's time to nurture that. Love yourself by taking stock, by checking in with you. What is going on with me? And if you feel like you don't have the ability to do that on your own, listen, find a therapist, find a trained professional, and they will help you check in with yourself. Okay, find the tools to be able to, because if my standard of happiness is I got out of bed this morning, that is me, right? But if I have a standard definition and I can use that to evaluate what's going on with me, then I can say, okay, this is not good enough and I need to do more. Be honest with yourself, be transparent, and make those adjustments. Because until you check in with yourself, it's going to be hard to love what you don't know. So take stock of your emotions, of your mental health, and of your physical state. Okay? I hope you learned something from this. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Turn off your notification bell so you can always know when I upload a new video. I am so grateful that you checked out this video today. Go ahead and comment your favorite part of this. What do you do? How do you take stock of yourself? Check in with yourself. Share that down below, and let's encourage one another. I hope you come back soon because there's so much more to talk about. Until next time, bye.